Web's radio network presents Fireside Chat with Larry and Paul.
You're right there.
Oh, fine, thanks.
Bit chesty.
Bit chesty.
Bit chesty.
Hi, welcome to this Fireside Chat for you, our lovely monthly supporters. Or flaps, if you will.
There's the fire.
There's the fire. Here's the chat.
It's very warm today, that fire, which we need it to be.
We need it to be because
it's cold.
Baltic outside, isn't it?
It is good.
This is a later than usual Fireside Chat because it's been a bit of a turbulent week, sort of work-wise. We've had sort of like bits and bats on, as they would say, up here in the north, which is where we're broadcasting from. But as you join us, the broken news came out this morning, did it not?
Yeah, it did.
About dead cats, and I used two photos that upset Mrs. Paul.
Because it's your actual cat.
My actual cat made an appearance as the first dead cat, and then Mrs. Paul's cat, French cat, was the second cat. And then she was like, "Why didn't you use Larry's cat?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know. I was editing it."
Those cats are not actually dead, are they?
They're not actually dead, but
No.
but she's worried that will bring on the Grim Reaper.
And then you'll say, "I shouldn't have done that."
Shouldn't have done it. Oh well, my thought about it was it's immortalising them in forever. You know, long after I'm gone, and the YouTube and our work, you know, is taken. All of our sketches are taken into the BFI for preservation. Has just been vital to British culture. The pictures of Basil and Moomoon will live on.
Moomoon?
Moomoon.
What's that French for?
Don't know. Cat. So there you go.
Well, the good thing about putting out these sketches, as you know, is we do like to get feedback on them, and this one, you know, is particularly, I don't want to say cerebral because that sounds like we're blowing smoke up our own arse, but it's a bit clever, isn't it? We're making reference to niche political techniques.
Yes.
Not even that niche anymore, to be honest.
No, I think lots of people know what a dead cat is, which is where you put out a story to distract from the real story that you want to sort of slip by.
Or you pursue a whole policy, because some people will claim the whole Rwanda thing is a dead cat.
Do you see George Monbiot on
Yes,
Newsnight? That was an excellent performance from him.
It was a good performance. Yeah.
Doesn't retweet our sketches though. Just retweeted one once, didn't he?
Sort it out, George.
Sort it out, George. Come on.
Anyway, we got some lovely feedback this week. Here it was. We shared that online. There seemed to be some question mark over whether we are wanking off dog shit.
Oh, I know. I just think we're dog shit wankers.
So as in we're wankers, but we're so bad at it that we're dog shit.
We're dog shit wankers. What I love about that, that's available to see on a comedy forum. I think that's someone pointed it out. What I love about it is it's just so. I mean, dog shit wankers is just. It's sort of something you'd say if you're really angry, isn't it? You just fire any words. It's like dog shit wanker. So I really enjoy it.
So whoever it is really angry.
And they're from Leeds as well, the person who commented. Yeah, so they live among us.
I think former colleague.
I think your mum.
She don't live in Leeds, actually, so...
Oh, could be her, could be her.
Could be my stepmom.
Could be stepmom.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem the type.
No, so that was funny. And you asked whether we should put it on a T-shirt.
Yeah, should we? Let us know. Email hello@larryandpaul.com. I thought it was quite funny. We could do like a censored version and a real version. But I kind of like it. Speaking of T-shirts as well, you may have noticed we've had a little rebrand. And this is the last Fireside Chat before our Christmas show next week.
Oh gosh, yeah. We need to plan something.
We need to think about that, don't we?
It's next Wednesday.
It's next Wednesday.
Do you realise that?
It's like, what's that, 5 days away?
Should
probably put a reminder online. Don't forget, so if you haven't watched previous Fireside Chats, and this is the first one you've watched for a while, Wednesday, 9 p.m. is our Christmas streamavanza. Christmas streamavanza?
It's going to be very Christmassy.
Christmas streamavanza. I think it is. It's Christmas streamavanza.
It was a clunky portmanteau when it first came up, and
it made me chuckle, so I thought we keep it.
It looks nice on the screen.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
Christmas streamavanza.
We just don't know how to say it.
Christmas streamavanza.
And hopefully all the tech will fail.
Almost, undoubtedly will. Is Ziggy joining us, do we know?
He said he would.
Oh, okay, that'd be nice.
I mean, if he was real, that would be...
If he was real, he would be joining us.
Sorry, I mean, he said he would.
Yeah.
He said he would.
Yeah.
Also fairly dramatic this week.
What's happened?
We hosted an event for the first time in ages.
You were shitting yourself. Why are you really nervous about it? I think we do that with that sort of shit with our eyes closed. That sounds really arrogant. I'm sorry, I don't mean to come across as immodest.
It'd been a long time since we did a live presentation of something, and so
we can do all that though.
I know, yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
It was good, wasn't it?
It would be, but I did shit myself for about 2 weeks beforehand.
We fall into our radio roles, don't we? You sort of doing the meat and potatoes, and me just going off and being anarchic.
Yeah. Here's some pictures from the night, anyway.
Oh,
There
we look beautiful.
It was a real thing in the
couple
corn
of
exchange in Leeds.
Beautiful little boys.
And also,
Oh God!
also we went for a bit of lunch on whichever day it was.
Yesterday?
At our friend's cafe.
No. Oh,
2 days
when was
ago,
that?
3 days ago.
That was the night. That was Tuesday. That was the
Oh, was
night
it?
of the thing. Yeah,
The night of the thing.
Yeah.
So we had something to eat in our friend's cafe, which is down the road from where Paul lives.
It's called Char Lounge, and those of you who love an Easter egg will know that one of the reporters in one of the Broken Newses, which I can't remember, is called
Yes.
Char Lounge in tribute. I don't think she's ever seen that.
No.
I don't know why I did that.
She's not a fan.
She's not. She doesn't watch our stuff.
You want to watch it. And so while we were in there, anyway, a guy from the brewery that we love, North, came in
yeah.
and started fitting their first ever draft beer tap refrigerated unit thing.
So we took it upon ourselves to drink the first 2 beers from it.
Yeah.
And we volunteered ourselves to do that, didn't we?
We did, and we filmed a report as well.
We did, a grand opening. Here it is, very dramatic.
Hi guys, Larry and Paul here, and we're absolutely thrilled today to have been invited alongside all these dignitaries to the first ever pouring of the new draft beer from a little brewery called North at the Char Lounge on Dock Street in Leeds. The owner Mandeep's just over here, ready for her interview. Sorry we didn't catch your name. Yeah. Ollie is here and has been fitting this terrific piece of kit.
So they're
It's
trying to give
taken-
some sort of blessing or something?
yeah, it's taken about 4 hours.
Yeah.
Kiss it, shall we kiss it?
To kiss it or something?
I wouldn't do that. I've only just
Yeah, it's a bit dirty.
Okay.
pretend.
Here we
Did a
go. The
Hollywood
very
kiss.
first drops of North beer out of this tub. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Beautiful. Look at that there.
Frost.
Oh. It's getting very
North
emotional.
Brew really is the best beer in the world.
Send us free beer.
And our address is Prime Studios, Kirkstall Road,
Leeds.
Leeds.
Here we go. The first pint ever.
Cheers, everybody. First time.
Oh, unnecessary tongue, I feel.
Is that your pen name?
Unnecessary tongue.
We could be news reporters, couldn't we?
Yeah, we're available for that. If you've got anything that needs opening, we will attend. And you just need to pay us in beer, which is fine.
Yeah. We will have to call it a flaps opening though,
Yeah,
just for
Yeah.
branding.
flaps opening. Do you remember, many moons ago, we were toying with the idea of doing a Larry and Paul Flaps Christmas party? I mean, it's too late to organise one now,
Yeah.
but that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Last year we talked about it.
Was it last year? I thought it was like 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm not sure when it was, but we'd done a corporate job, and I think we thought, should we
Spend loads of money on a
spend
party.
loads of money on a party?
Oh God, do you remember that when we had
But then we
corporate work?
realised you had to pay tax. So yeah, no, we should do that. I would like to do that one day.
An in-person
Fun.
flaps thing.
Yeah, an in-person flaps. Speaking of in-person flaps, we had an in-person flap. His name, it's gone from my head. I think it's Darren. Messaged us to say that he's working on the Christmas market
I saw that.
in Leeds.
Should we go visit him today?
And he said, if you happen to be around Millennium Square, come and say hi.
Should we go and say hello to him today? Should we do that after this?
We could do,
And
yeah.
go and have a sausage and a beer.
Yeah, except he works on the sweet and fudge stall.
Is
So
that
we
a
could have
euphemism?
Could have a fudge and a beer.
Yeah.
You would never have those together, though, would you?
No.
I'd be tempted by a German sausage.
You might have a fudge, but with a nice stout, perhaps. What do you think?
No, it's going to make you stout.
Oh, I thought you were
taste
gonna-
It's going to ruin your stout. Is that? Because
Absolutely shot down. Did you see that?
Any stout with a touch of sweetness or a touch of roundness to it, it's going to blow that out, isn't it?
Is it?
So it's going to taste bitter. I think personally, I never have sweet stuff with beer. It doesn't work.
No.
It works with dessert wine. You need something that's going to carry the sweetness. So you need like a dessert wine or something, or a Canadian ice wine.
Ken Hom over here.
I got a Canadian ice wine from Lidl. It was on
Canadian
offer.
ice wine.
Right, so you know
Is it like Frosted Jacks?
it's exactly like white
White
lightning.
lightning.
You know how it's quite difficult, famously, to grow grapes, and you need decent environment.
Nah, I do
for
it all
it.
the time, mate.
And
Always
why?
grow grapes. I
The
can't
English-
stop growing grapes, if anything.
The English have not been that good at it traditionally because the weather's not right, and we've sort of figured it out over time.
Yeah, because there's some lovely English wine. I've had some lovely English wine,
There
sparkling
is.
wine.
There's a vinery. What are they called?
Vineyard.
in East Leeds.
I didn't know that.
Leverson's or something.
Why are we not there?
Leveson report. Let's go do a Leveson report.
Okay.
Anyway, the Canadian ice wine is obviously Canada gets incredibly cold, And what they do is they actually harvest the grapes when it's around -8 Celsius.
What the hell?
And it does something to the grape where it's incredibly sweet. They can't get much liquid out of it, but it's really, really pungent, and it makes for a very nice dessert wine.
Oh, like a nice sauterne.
So it's called ice wine.
When I
I haven't
drink,
tried it yet. It might be dog shit, but
when I drink
shit
dessert,
wanker.
when I drink dessert wine, I just feel like I'm drinking gout into myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when you eat like pate. I just feel like I'm eating like creamy gout.
I think I very rarely had dessert wine where I've gone, oh yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Because normally you're just like, I'm just drinking more for the sake of it.
Hmm.
But like if you have a tasting menu or something like that.
Yeah, I like a lovely wine flight. Look at us, how posh we are
That
talking
was
about
twice
wine
in my
flights.
life. But I had a dessert wine when I went to that nice restaurant in Wales the other week.
Right, yeah.
And they gave us a dessert wine with this ginger cake for pudding.
I didn't. Well, I was close to mocking your tweet, but I didn't because I'm a nice and respectful boy. But
Which tweet?
The one where it started, credit where it's due. It made me laugh and cringe internally at the same time.
I
was going
massive
to,
credit where it's due. As
yeah,
well.
I know, but it's so like, you know, it just made me laugh. I was going to like go, oh, you knob, but I didn't. I was nice, but I've done it now, so I've totally.
I
Just
wanted
credit.
to-
I just imagine you going at the end of a meal, just going, yeah, credit where it's due, guys.
No bad.
Credit where it's due.
No, I just love Fanny's, and Fanny Talbot's was the name of the restaurant, and I
I
thought
thought
it
we're
was
gonna have to cancel you then for a
amazing.
second. Credit where it's due, guys.
It was funny because you know when you get a bit drunk, and I really
No.
wanted to tell them that their meal was excellent.
And you gave credit where it was
Well,
due.
I did that on Twitter, obviously.
Credit where it's due.
On Instagram. But on the actual night, I was like saying to my brother, I was like, what do I say? What should we say to them?
Did you say to them, credit where it's due?
No, do you know what I said? It's even worse, but I was
Oh, no.
drunk.
Go
It's even
on.
worse.
Go on.
I said, hey, listen.
No.
I said to this guy, this
Go on.
teenager.
Yeah.
I said, listen, we've eaten in a lot of places.
Oh no!
And,
You're a wanker! Oh god!
I am a dog shit wanker.
Don't go on. What
We've
did you
eaten in a
say?
lot of places, and this is one of the best meals we've ever had. I said to the guy.
I can't.
What's wrong with you?
It's almost that's one off going. Compliments to the chef.
Well, we did that as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What would you say then? Say you've had one of the best meals you've ever. Say you're like when you've been to home.
I wouldn't say credit where it's due.
Obviously, you've made that very clear. But what would you say?
This has been really lovely. Thank you so much. Credit where it's due.
Oh, this has been so lovely. Thank you.
I wouldn't say like that.
So much.
Are we drinking solvents? Yeah, I just wouldn't say credit where it's due. I feel like I'm sliding off. Is the camera positioned? I feel this is
It's
my
in a
natural
diff-
position, but I feel like I'm off.
It's
off
in a
screen.
different place. Look, the table's moved. And
Yeah, it's
everything.
all gone weird.
It's because we've got different lights.
We think we've sorted out the lights. You know
you've
where we
shoved
used to
into
look,
my space.
used to look jaundiced. Jaundiced or jaundice?
Either
Jaundiced.
works just as well.
Yeah, we used to look jaundiced, but we think we've sorted it out now. We've got sort of new lights. Do we look good? Does it look good? Does it look sharp?
They're sort of the same sort of lights. They're still LED lights, but just they're hung from the ceiling up there.
They're well hung, Larry. Larry hung them today. Sorry, this is dull. How long has it go? How long has it been going on for?
Again, 12 minutes.
Oh, I'm
Sorry.
so sorry about that. This is what you get for being a monthly supporter. I'm so sorry.
You're supposed to get behind the scenes insider knowledge. Oh, there's a couple of outtakes, isn't there, from the last Broken News?
Oh, is there?
Surprising outtakes where I didn't expect you to laugh, but here you go.
Reports are coming in from Westminster on the... Sorry. Reports are coming in from Westminster of the sad... Westminster, did I say? Fuck me. Reports are coming in from Westminster of the sad death of a cat. Oh no.
For some reason, you were struggling there.
I was struggling and I don't know why. I think maybe because I was tired or something. I just couldn't say the words.
Yeah, I just had one slight breakdown. It's the 78th little kitty cat to have died this year. Shame. That was okay.
It wasn't the knobs one.
No.
Do you know what? If we were less genuine, we would have manufactured outtakes for the knobs one.
Yeah.
But you sent me away, so there was only one corpsing, wasn't there?
There's only one. Yeah.
There was only one. But we could have dined out on that for months. Here's part 56 of Larry and Paul absolutely losing it at recording the Broken News about cocks.
Do you know what I hate more than anything? Right, you watch a film and then you go onto YouTube and you look for the bloopers because the kids love to watch them after you've watched like Home Alone. There's a 2-minute official blooper reel for Home Alone.
Okay.
But then YouTube is full of 10-minute videos.
Of people reacting to the blooper reel.
They're not even reacting. It's just like Home Alone's top 10 bloopers. And then it's got other footage and stills and someone going, you won't believe that Macaulay Culkin was only 6 months old when he filmed this film. And maybe that's why he couldn't quite get his words out. Then they play the thing, and then they explain it again, and then they play it again.
It's got 14 million views though, isn't it?
Yes,
We're
yeah.
doing something wrong on YouTube. We need to be doing that.
People are
You
rich.
won't believe the hilarious behind-the-scenes action they took behind the scenes of RoboCop.
Yeah.
Credit where it's due.
Should we just play our outtakes again?
When? What?
Now.
Which ones?
The ones we just played a minute ago, because that's how they would do it.
Oh, let's not do that.
Okay.
Oh, software updates. Something's just come up on the screen. We need to update the software of the Mac.
Professional broadcast.
Professional
What else
broadcast.
is happening behind the scenes? We're working on a project which is really exciting, but we can't really talk about just yet. But maybe we
We
can
have
in the
talked
new
about
year.
it, haven't we?
Yeah, but I think we're at a stage now where we just need to
We're trying
not
to-
saying anything else until something officially happens.
What we can tell you, lovely flaps, is that we're trying to adapt and write a radio play that will almost certainly get rejected at the initial stage, because that's just our lot.
That's just how we roll.
And what else are we doing? Little bit of corporate work has come back.
Yeah, that's
which
nice.
means that we don't have to drive off a cliff
Or
after
have porridge for
maxi-
Christmas dinner.
maxing out our credit cards. So that's nice. That'll keep us busy, won't it, in the new year?
We're going to be kept very busy.
Nothing to do before December, though, is there?
We don't know. Got a meeting next week.
Oh, shit the bed.
A meeting
Surely
the week before
not.
Christmas.
Surely
Yeah.
not.
Who knows?
I'm away on the 18th.
I know. I'll do it all, mate. Don't worry. Okay, I always do.
I was going to say, what's new?
Right, look, you've got things to do.
Sorry.
And we need to go and see a man on a fudge market stall.
Yeah, we're going to go see Darren.
Let's go. It might not be his name. But
I
let's
think
go
his name
see
is Darren. Hang on, let me just check this. This is terribly rude. If he's watching this, he's going to be like, these absolute clowns.
We'll
don't know
do
my
an
name.
edit here. 4 hours that's taken you to find this.
Don't know how to use it.
Been in here
Still-
before, you still haven't done it.
Sorry, still haven't done
Another
it.
edit.
Darren is Darren. Darren Riesbeck.
Darren Riesbeck, there you go. Is he working? Is he European? Is he working on the European markets in Leeds?
What, selling the frogs that you
Riesbeck sounds like
Streets
a,
of Fudge Stall, that's how the Carriage Works Theatre. We'd be fantastic to see you.
everyone go and see Darren.
Go and see, if you're in Leeds, go and see Darren and congregate around the fudge packing stall.
The fudge packing area. That's Copenhagen, isn't it?
Yes.
The fudge packing zone.
Is it?
Yeah.
There
it's
we
very
go.
Inspirational.
And on that bombshell, thank you very much for being a monthly supporter. You sustain us, literally. Sorry this has been dull. I mean, they usually are, aren't they? Just the 15 minutes of absolute dog shit waffle from a couple of dog shit wankers.
Passes the time, so it means you don't have to watch Loose Women.
Yeah, and who wants to watch that? I mean,
Oh God, I saw like 30 seconds of it and switched it off. I don't know which of the Loose Women it was, but she said, look, everybody would have had a tough time. Imagine us making those decisions during the pandemic, and Mr. Johnson had to do the best he could.
Get
We're
fucked.
like, he was the fucking Prime Minister, we weren't.
Nothing's going to happen. We haven't, do you know what we haven't done? Sorry, we haven't talked about politics. Nothing's going to happen, though, is
Another
it?
20-minute strap.
Sorry. Nothing's going to happen to him, is
I
it?
feel like nothing's going to happen.
But I mean, they were literally the worst possible people at the worst possible time.
We knew it was well. We didn't know the pandemic was coming, but we knew that we were in for it when something serious kicked off with this bunch, and we were absolutely in for it. And it just all shows now.
Did you
doesn't it?
say like, oh well, no, we thought it was going to be serious? They were holding fucking Cobra meetings, mate.
Yeah.
They don't do that for like Sainsbury's closing for a bit.
They should.
They should. They
Because
should.
where
actually.
are you going to get your
High quality produce at
dried mushrooms.
competitive prices.
Yeah.
But I was just, you're watching it, and I'm rationing it because you just watch it and you just feel absolute despair and nothing short of white hot anger. But like, what's going to come of it really? It's a load of posh people go, so if you looked at this WhatsApp message, you said this on this date, where he's banged to rights, totally fucked up.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen? Are we going to learn? They should all be locked up. Hancock, especially. I'd love to see him in jail.
And balls.
Hancock and balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should. You feel like there should be something, but of course they won't be.
Who shall we lock up? Okay. Moan.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Moan public fraud.
Public fraud.
Allegedly.
Is it not actual?
Well, no, because you'd be in prison, wouldn't you, if it was like proven fraud?
Fine. Moan for alleged fraud. Johnson for just being an absolute twat. And incompetent.
Is dad just cause?
His dad just... Hancock. I just fell in love. You little beanhead.
Farage. Just for fun.
Oh, God. Farage is gone. Who else?
I'm just, as much as I'm worried about the UK becoming a dictatorship, I think I'd be a dictator. Sorry, Nigel, you have to go to jail.
Do you know what? I think I'd make a great benevolent dictator. I'd be nice and fair, but I would lock up my enemies.
That's what all these people think they're doing, though.
What? Benevolent dictator?
Yeah. See Lawrence Fox tweeting the other day saying, look, this is simple, just close the border. Close the borders, what are you on about? It's like, it's an absolute insanity. Lawrence Fox is obviously a bit of a knob, but I didn't think he was like totally stupid. I thought he had like very difficult political views.
Yeah.
But close the borders is
It's not like
clearly a stupid thing to say.
it's not like you just turn off the automatic doors at Waitrose or whatever. You can't just. It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like that, and look, so many things would collapse. We're
Also,
just not going to be part of the world.
That £38,700 threshold. What's that about? I'm fairly certain I would be kicked out of my own country. I don't think I earn that much at all.
Well, I'm certain you don't earn that much.
Yeah, because we
And your
earn
fiancé-
the same thing.
And your fiance's going.
Mrs. Paul is gone. She's gone. But I mean, do you know what? I was hoping for Brexit to do that, but finally this will do
But
it.
she can't get a visa, right? She can't get a visa extended, even if she was married to you under those terms.
Yeah, mad, absolutely mad.
They're not going to do it, are they?
That feels like, to bring it back round to the broken news, another dead cat
A dead
thing,
cat.
doesn't
Well,
it?
they can't do it.
No.
It's not going to get through the Commons.
No.
It would be pushed back so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Like, imagine, like, you'd be ruling out nurses, you'd be ruling out any sort of actor or musician or dancer or who else would be ruling out? Pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe finance bros.
It's as George Monbiot was saying, they're just doing a lot of stuff to try and look hard because it's that they think that will pull in some centre ground voters, and it won't. Not the centre ground.
They're desperate.
Anyway,
Great.
God.
Sorry, that was an
Yeah.
extent. What's it now? Like 20
20
minutes?
minutes.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Right, listen, we're going to let go.
Yeah.
We will see you hopefully next Wednesday at 9 p.m. GMT for our Christmas streamaganza.
Yeah.
We need to sort the bloody hell out stuff with it. I've got to do rebranding. Are we going to do it from our real penthouse in Leeds, or should we do
Yes,
it
I
from
think we
different?
should. I
Yeah?
think we should do it from here. Yeah.
I think I still have a
Well,
Christmas background.
unless you want to go to a European city or something and maybe do it from... No, okay.
Do it from here.
Okay, fine.
But it might be snowing outside. It will be snowing outside because I'll make it snow.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, just do a few. Imagine that. Just been absolutely off our tits doing a live stream.
Can we get Govey in?
Get Govey in, do a couple of lines of gat with him before we broadcast.
Also, that made me look hard, but I've never done drugs.
He's never done a drugs.
Never tried them.
Bless his. They're great. Anyway, on that bombshell, thank you so much for being monthly supporters. You're excellent. Sorry this is so dull.
And long.
And we will see you next Wednesday at 9 p.m, hopefully. If you want to say hello to us, as Tamara did last week, she sent a lovely email to us.
Yeah.
hello@larryandpaul.com. Or you can be on the Discord. I've not been on Discord in a while, have you?
Oh, yeah, I've been in there.
Good man.
Yeah, tomorrow's on the Discord as well. Just having a chat with a few people on there.
Cool, I need to do that. Get on the Discord or email hello@larryandpaul.com. Thank you so much for being a monthly supporter. We love you. We will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. And goodbye.